Merry meet Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all Aquarius starting today, the 24th of February, 2024. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Shirley, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, Shirley. Thank you so much, Deline. And thank you, Aquarius and friends of Aquarius, for joining us today. Today I'm reading with the Swiss 1JJ deck, which I do no longer have the box for because this is such an old deck. Back in the 70s, this was the deck. It wasn't so much the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, for at least not around the communities I was in. But it's still available, and you can find the links to purchase this deck, plus this Verveine by L'Occitane, which I've already used to purify this space, in the video description of this very video on YouTube. Like I said, this is and if you're watching us on a restream on YouTube and you want to fast forward through all the shuffling I'm going to do, you can just use the timestamps right in the main menu, not the main menu, in the video description. Like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all Aquarius, and it goes out to a lot of Aquarius. So that means that it may not be your reading. So if it doesn't seem like it applies to you, don't force things. You can instead check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs and a week, every day except for Monday, and a weekly reading for all signs. That's a pick a card reading, and that comes out every Sunday. You can find the most recent replays of all tarot readings in the video description. Why can't I get my words today? On our website, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. All right, if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching us on Twitch, please make sure that you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop, arielscornershop.com. And we also take donations should you want to give one. And you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. Or if you're on YouTube and you feel like giving a donation, you could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks. All right, Aquarius. That was pretty funny. Let's see what your reading's going to be like after I shuffle one more time. Give this deck a nice clean cut. See what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Aquarius. All right. Starting off with Magician, followed by the Death card, followed by the 7 of Wands. This is a nice progression. This is really telling a story about you, isn't it? You used to be the one that thought you had to be in charge. You used to be the one that thought that you had to manage things, manage people's perceptions of you, and that's dead. That's over. And that's why things are going through such an upgrade in a wonderful way for you. Because you're coming, I think most of you, I hope, are coming to the realization that the real you is so much better than the version of you that you thought you had to display to others. I think there was an old protection device for many of you, protective mechanism in you, trying to protect yourself from being hurt or whatever, that made you think that you had to put forth a certain image about yourself, and that's gone. That's gone. And the image that you were portraying is such a pale comparison to the real you. And as a result of you not bothering with that anymore, just like, whatever. Take me or leave me. This is me. Because of you doing that, everybody's like, oh, we love that. We love that you. This is an amazing you. Yay, you. And you're really being upgraded. Things are really turning around for you. Now, not everybody's going to love the new you. Some people would prefer the fake you, but bye to them. Just whatever. That's really none of your business if they like you or they don't like you. I saw a little meme that I actually like. It said, something to the effect of, stop trying to make everybody like you. You don't like everybody. Why should you expect everybody to like you when you can't like everybody either, right? So it's okay. Some people will like you, some people won't like you. I think you get that, though. I think you've got that. I think you're beyond that. And get ready for these upgrades, turning around, especially in your work, career, job, business, things like that. Lots of progress, lots of new opportunities, lots of success, really starting to look very different for you in a wonderful way. The Five of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, these gals inside of y'all are, they're never going to work together. These are some of the queens will work together. Some of the court cards will work together. The Queen of Swords doesn't work with anybody. She just doesn't. She's not into that. And just remember that when you're building your fortune, which is what it looks like many of you are doing, you're building and your fortune doesn't necessarily have to mean lots of money, but your fortune meaning you're building your life. You're building what's valuable to you. You're building all kinds of beautiful things in this life as a result of you letting go of the past and letting go of those old games you used to think you had to play. Those are gone. So now you're building things and like I said, this upgrade is happening. That's fertile ground for the Queen of Swords. You may as well, it's like having a picnic without ants. It's like having honey without flies. When you have good stuff, you get the Queen of Swords because she's in there trying to say, and trying to put a fly in the ointment. She just always loves to do that. Whenever things are great, you get Queen of Swords. It's just the way it works in this world, because we have not yet moved into a point in our evolution where we have given up this desire to destroy ourselves. And that self-destruct thing that we have within us is not our own fault. It's something that we inherited and we were taught. And it's taught at such a young age and so subtly that nobody knows that they're learning it. Nobody knows they're teaching it. It's just the way it's just a disease in the human mind. And so you don't try to eradicate it. You just learn how to deal with it. And the way you deal with it is by disregarding it. She can't do anything to you. She's just a thought. She's a habit. So things are going well, and then cynicism comes in. Things are going well, criticism sets in. Things are going well, arrogance sets in. It's just, human nature. But the reason why it's so important for you to understand that is because your awareness of her when she comes up is all it takes. And then you disregard her and you get back to work. Don't let her sly, cunning nature hook you into being that part of you, which we know very well, don't we, Aquarius, that is cynical, that does think that everything is stupid, that does roll their eyes, that does think that you're above it all here, right? And when you allow that old, arrogant Aquarius, aloof nature to be those flames to be fanned by her, then you stop everything and you go back, and then you have to go back to this. You have to go back to the fake you. So I guess my point is that you don't want to make a big deal out of her when she shows up, but you don't want to assume, you don't want to have the kind of an arrogance to assume that you've already gotten over this, that you're above this, that you're beyond this, that you are unlike all of those poor peasant humans, that you have gotten beyond the ego, because you haven't. You haven't. And so when you notice it for what it is, you don't get snowed by it. But if you think that you're above it all, then you fall right into that trap. So be aware of that, and just be careful. Be mindful that your humility is everything. Your humility is what this is all about. One of the reasons why you're doing so well is because that humility allowed your mind to open and allowed you to receive the blessings of the universe. When you're all arrogant, then there's nothing to receive. You can receive because you're in charge. It's me, 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 me. Nothing else knows anything but me. I'm Aquarius. I know everything. I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than everybody. And everything is so stupid. And I'm the only thing that understands how stupid everything is. Right? Be aware of that. That's her little tool to get you to stop receiving those blessings. And I don't think you're going to fall for her. I really don't. In fact, I'm pretty sure you aren't. But she is there in the reading for a reason. And the reason is that she's also taking away the attention that you need to be giving to this Queen of Coins, which is nurturing your business, nurturing your finances, nurturing your assets, nurturing the good in your life. She's very humble, the Queen of Coins. She's very humble. She's just one thing at a time, one foot in front of the other, staying in the present moment, always doing what needs to be done, taking one thing at a time. Whatever is before her, whatever is put before her, she takes the task and does it with grace and dignity and humility and reverence, and always wins, always prospers, always profits off of whatever happens to be there, because there's nothing that she can't turn into gold, because she takes it one little step at a time. And that's what you're doing. That's a very different energy than this Queen of Swords, who's like, ugh, everything's so stupid. Right? Because why does she want to do that? Because she's like, oh, we got to get rid of this upgrade. If there's an upgrade, then there's no self-destruction. My job is self-destruction. So if they have this upgrade, then it's really hard for me to convince them that everything is so stupid when it's not, right? So just be aware of that. When the Queen of Swords is active, you can sort of celebrate, because it means that the manifestation is imminent. It means that upgrade is imminent, and she's trying her best to distract you. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Because if you're not looking at the manifestation, then you might miss it. Then she might even be able to get you to destroy it. Yay, her. Which is so insane, because if you destroy that, then she gets destroyed with it. So, but she's insane. That's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are both two sides of an insane thought form that we humans have to contend with. But she's not insane. She's one step at a time. This Queen of Coins is one step at a time, doing what needs to be done with grace and humility and reverence, very slowly, very easily, very gently, nurturing, and everything just grows and grows and grows. And that's where you are right now, and that's where you're going to stay. And don't let this fly in the ointment happen. And if it does happen, you pick it out and you flick it away. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for the arrogance of the Queen of Swords, and you're going to do fine. And like I said, I don't think that this is a thing for you. I really don't. I just want to make sure you understand it for what it is. One more thing too, that whatever the arguments or the fights that you've been having, they're healthy. They're healthy. They've been whatever. They've actually helped you to drop your armor, to drop your facade. And one of the reasons why things are moving in the right direction for you right now. So it's important to realize that not all conflict is bad. Not all conflict is destructive. Sometimes conflict is a means to an end. It's never the end itself, but sometimes it's a means to an end. And so whatever happened in the recent past, any of you that have had maybe a little fight or a little argument or maybe you just got mad about something, that was a step in the right direction. And I don't think that that's going to be a thing anymore for you. I think you're going to leave that in the past. But I don't want you to feel like somehow you failed or something because you had that. Actually, it was a really good thing. And so where you are right now is amazing, and it's going to continue to be amazing. And you are going to stay vigilant against this arrogant thought form, which wants to, show up and help try to destroy some of the or all of the progress that you're making. You're not going to let that happen. All right. Beautiful reading. Good job. I'm so proud of you. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Aquarius. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Delene and Shirley. See you in 2 weeks. Blessed be, Aquarius.